Hello everybody, welcome back to TQM Travels. So after a long day of hiking and a lot of driving, Becca and I are now here at North Cascades National Park. So we're in North Washington now, checking out some pretty sweet mountain views. We're at the Washington Overlook right now, and so far the views are pretty spectacular. Because we killed our legs so much yesterday, we decided that we probably aren't going to be doing any super strenuous hikes today. We have one moderate hike planned as far as length is concerned, but I don't think it has a lot of elevation change. But after that, it's just going to be a bunch of short little hikes. So we'll see you guys as we explore the park. Look at this sort of precarious, no railing rock climb, but it's not that bad. So that is the Washington Overlook. It's really pretty. There are a lot of viewpoints to take a look at the mountains and at the valley. It's really nice. Now we're going to be driving west along the North Cascades Highway. Our next stop is going to be the Rainy Lake Trailhead, and we're going to probably walk along that trail today. All right, so after driving for about 5 minutes from the Overlook, we are now here at the Rainy Lake Trail. I believe this is a 2-mile loop or so, and it's supposed to be pretty flat, so hopefully Becca and I don't struggle too much on this trail. We're supposed to get some really nice views of Rainy Lake, and I think a couple other lakes here, and I believe they're glacier lakes as well, so the water should be that nice turquoise green, turquoise blue color. So let's continue on the trail and we'll see what kind of views we get. So after maybe 15 or 20 minutes of hiking, we finally made it here to Rainy Lake. As you can see, it is absolutely beautiful. It is definitely a glacier lake because it's got a little bit of turquoise color, but later on in the day, we'll actually see a lake that has a very, very deep blue color. It's really, really pretty. So we'll see that a little bit later. The trail is incredibly easy. It's all paved. It's almost perfectly flat. So if you have a little bit of time here at North Cascades so far, I would definitely recommend the hike. We're gonna just hang out here and get some pictures, and then we'll see you guys at the next overlook. The views at Rainy Lake were pretty nice. So now Becca and I are walking back to the parking area. I thought that the trail was a loop, but I don't think this paved Rainy Lake Trail is actually part of a loop. I think it's just an out and back, so maybe it's about a mile down to the lake, a mile back. We'll check when we get back to the car, and I'll be sure to let you know. We're going to be heading back to the car and then driving to some overlooks along the highway, and we'll see you guys over there. right, so after checking out a couple of overlooks at Ross Lake, we have come here now to the Happy Creek Forest Walk. This is a very short nature trail. I think it's like 3/10 of a mile. It's completely flat. It looks like most of it's a boardwalk. It's supposed to be really easy, and the park ranger recommended it to me. He says it's a really pretty trail. It's got a lot of nature variety. So yeah, that we're gonna go check out the trail, and then afterwards we're probably gonna head over to Diablo Lake. Well, I told you that later on in the day we were going to come to a bluer lake. Here we are now at Lake Diablo, and as you can see, the water is turquoise blue. It's I'm not increasing the saturation on any of these clips or anything. It's actually this color. It's really, really pretty. It is super windy up here, so hopefully you can hear this audio, but we're just hanging out here for a little while to take some videos and some photos, and then we're going to probably head back to the visitor center afterwards, so we'll catch up with you guys there. I finished off that Lomo film, so now we're going to use some ColorPlus here and try it out. I haven't actually shot with this either, so see how it looks compared to Ultramax or Portrait, which I have shot with. Alright, well, we are back here at the visitor center where we started on the west side of the park, and we are on the Sterling Munro Trail, which is a 300-foot long boardwalk. So as you can see, it's very easy. It's just a nice little level boardwalk here. But I hear one of the main reasons to go on this trail is there's a viewpoint where you can see the only visible glacier along the Scenic Highway. So we're just walking along and boom, so easy. Took us all of, how long, Becca? 30 seconds to get here. But we're gonna go take a look. Oh, there's the glacier. Here we go. Once we get clear of these trees, I can show you the one way up at the top. There it is. Apparently this is the only glacier that you can see along the highway, so that's pretty cool. But there are plenty of glaciers in the park. You can definitely tell that because as you're driving around, you can see all of the glacier lakes and everything, so gotta get that water from somewhere. And that's gonna wrap up our trip here to the North Cascades National Park. I really enjoyed the park. We got to see a lot of things along the highway, but I have to say that this park is humongous because with all the stuff that we were still able to see, there is still so much more that you can check out. There's actually a couple of other big sections of the park that we didn't even touch. So when we were originally planning this trip, we were planning on trying the Cascade Pass Trail, which is a similar trail to the one that we did at Mount Rainier, but our legs were a little too tired and sore from yesterday. We decided to take it a little bit easier. So we just took these nice easy trails here in the park today. What did you think, Becca?
Well, it was very relaxing.
Yeah. What did you think of the park though?
Very pretty lake. Nice clear blue water.
Oh yeah, both of the lakes are really pretty, especially though Diablo Lake. It was, oh my God, it was so blue.
Mountains, glaciers.
Yep.
Waterfalls.
It's really cool driving just along the scenic highway. If you're in the Washington area, honestly, I would recommend even doing that, just driving along the scenic highway if you can, because it's a really, really pretty drive. It was super fun. Unfortunately, Becca and I only had the one day, so we weren't able to check out anything else. But if we had some more time, I would be more than happy to stay here overnight and check out some other areas of the park. But that's going to be it for our time here in the park. We are going to be driving down to Tacoma, a little south of Seattle, in order to get a little bit closer to our next destination, which is going to be Olympic National Park. So definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when that next episode comes out. And until next time, guys, cheers.